Nano Banana Pro is finally here. This new AI image generator can do so much more in terms of AI image editing, text to image, and references. But the main question remains, is it actually better than Seedream 4 and Nano Banana 1? So in this video, we'll be comparing it based in 7 different categories to find out if it actually lives up to the hype. The first segment that we're gonna compare it on is called hyper-realism. How realistic are the images that Nano Banana Pro can generate? And to do that, we first need to generate our images. I'm generating them on Artlist because here we got Nano Banana Pro and we got it on text to image and image to image. So for text to image, we're actually going to use this exact prompt right here. Michael Jackson, Ariana Grande are standing side by side at a 90s red carpet party with a crowded background of guests, bright on camera flash, vintage film texture, candid paparazzi moment. So yeah, we're using Michael Jackson for this. Now for the model, make sure you select Nano Banana Pro, then you can change around your aspect ratio and you can change the amount of images you want to generate. So then you hit generate and that gives me this result. So here's the result. As you can see, if we zoom in, we have Ariana Grande and Michael Jackson. The colors look awesome. Like it looks like it is shot on film or like on a older digital camera. So the thing that I really like is that we have the paparazzi around them. We also have really good skin texture and the people in the background. Like it looks accurate, it looks crowded. I'm just not sure what's going on right here, like what that logo of this is. I cannot really place it. Now let's compare that to Nano Banana 1. So if we compare this to Nano Banana 1, this looks a bit more flat. Like it looks like these people like Michael Jackson and Ariana Grande were just slapped on there. I do like the background though. The people in the background look pretty good. We also have confetti with this and it appears that they are walking on like a red carpet. Overall it's decent, but it just looks a bit flat in my opinion. Then we have Seedream 4 and this one also looks pretty good. Ariana Grande looks a bit younger in my opinion, but overall it's pretty good. I like everything on this scene. We do have paparazzi on the side. In my opinion, if we were comparing all of them, I think in terms of the colors and the accuracy, Nano Banana Pro is the best one. But let's see what other images we have. Let's do another one. Super simple prompt. Joe Rogan is interviewing Albert Einstein in his podcast studio. Click on generate and this is what we get. So we're actually sitting in the Joe Rogan studio right here. My man is even smoking a blunt with Joe Rogan. Most accurate Joe Rogan episode ever. I like how we have the mic. I don't know why it's red though. I'm not sure that's the actual thing in this case. He's missing his headphones. But overall, this looks pretty good. Let's compare it to Nano Banana 1. So Nano Banana 1 is just not good with making the people look similar. I don't know where Joe Rogan is in this. We're not even in his exact same studio. Albert Einstein looks pretty good, but still, yeah, this ain't it. Then lastly, for Seedream, again, what the hell is this? Like, where is Joe Rogan? Who the hell is this guy? Albert Einstein looks a bit better than in Nano Banana 1, I would say. But where's the studio? Where's the Joe Rogan episode? Nano Banana Pro clearly wins this one. Okay, and for this last example on hyperrealism, I want to have Henry Cavill that is trying on his Batman suit on the film set for the first time. So let's see what we get with Nano Banana Pro. This one is like super sick. I love how good the textures are. Like that's one thing that I was irritated about with any type of image generator. Like the blurring around them looks super good. Like it looks like it's actually taken on a camera. Like it looks like this could be Batman Day 1. And even if we go over to the text, like Batman Day 1 looks like it was written. We have the role, we have the scene, we have take 1, we have the director. I think that's a bit gibberish though, the director's name. Camera, also a bit gibberish. But all in all, if you would send this to your friend and you would say like, hey, this is Batman Day 1, they might believe it. Like this looks insanely good. Even the camera, like the detail on it, super, super sharp. So now let's see what Nano Banana 1 can do. Yeah, that doesn't look that great. I mean, he is on a set though. Yeah, I don't like this. Like, compared to what we got for Nano Banana Pro, like, this is not good. Let's see how Seedream does. Hopefully it does it a little bit better. So with Seedream, it does not look like him. We do have the set though, which looks pretty cool. We do have people in the background. The glistering, it's like super sharp, but it just doesn't look like him. Again, hyperrealism, Nano Banana Pro, there's just nothing like it. Like, I'm curious what Seedream 5 will look like, because they have to step up their game a lot, because Nano Banana Pro is quite insane of what we have just seen so far. Okay, let's move over to the next segment, which is intelligence. And this one is so much fun, and it is also quite bizarre how it works. I've never seen such a smart image model as Nano Banana Pro. Because let me explain. We got this murder mystery that we're trying to solve. Take a look at this image. What are some of the clues that you can see? Like, how can we kind of like solve this? We can actually ask Nano Banana to help us with this. So what we're doing is we're uploading this image into Nano Banana Pro. Then we're asking it to take clues from the input image and create a clean detective evidence board. Group all the clues under the separate categories, time, location, evidence, and label each clue with a small handwritten note to the respective clues. Now, let's see what it generates. So from the murder scene that we had, look at the evidence board that Nano Banana Pro made. So we have time, location, and evidence. And take a look at this. So the watch stopped at 10:32. So it actually can read the time. It's not that accurate, I would say. So we got the watch giving us the exact time. If we look at our original image, you can see the time is different, so it had a bit of an issue there, but I love the notes that it put underneath there. Then 10:32 p.m. asking, is this the time of evidence? Then we have the location, the alleyway, and then the scene is marked. Then we have evidence, the blood on the paper, potential witness, the red scarf. All of this super cool. Let's see if like any of the other models can have the same intelligence as Nano Banana Pro has. Unfortunately, Nano Banana 1 doesn't quite get it. It gets quite close. Like, we do have time. We do have he left early there. That could be time related. We have a location. The evidence, like the blood cloths, are a bit too many. It's not as good as the previous ones. Let's see if Seedream does any better. I like the handwritten note on Seedream, but it's not good. Like, it's not giving us the evidence board that we need to solve our murder mystery. So again, this one goes to Nano Banana Pro. Let's do another test for intelligence. So as you notice, I'm in a new studio and it doesn't look great. I know, I'm aware of that. I'm trying to build it, and yeah, I just wanted to record this. I still hadn't had the studio ready, but that's why we can use AI to help us visualize how we want to have it. So I put this together using my iPad. This is an image of my wall with my chair, and these are some posters that I thought I wanted to have on my wall. These are some other ones. Then I have my YouTube play button. I have like this donut lamp behind me that I think look cool. I'm ordering this like urban locker, and I also want to have a few shelves, and I'm adding in a picture of what my current desk looks like. So there's a bit of behind the scenes there. So I have like this keyboard behind me, and I have my laptop and a mic. Then I have an image of myself. Look at this pretty guy. And now I want to ask with a few arrows if Nano Banana Pro can give me the perfect setup. So let's see if we can visualize a better setup than I have currently going on. So what I did is I input that image, then I wrote a prompt like create a studio set with this exact background image. Put the man sitting on a chair behind a desk. On the desk you have his MacBook and microphone and keyboard in front of him. On the wall on the left, so that's that wall, there are 3 posters. On the wall with the wooden panels, there's nothing. But on the blue part, so on the wooden panels over there, we have nothing. But on the blue wall behind me, we have a bookshelf, and also add some other shelves, posters, and the play button. On the right side of the wooden slat wall, there's a gray locker standing with an orange donut lamp on top of it. Now, Nano Banana Pro gave me this result. And honestly, I'm quite surprised, because this has like 8 different images into one. The only thing that doesn't work quite well is the image of me, and the microphone is a bit different. But other than that, my MacBook's pretty accurate, the keyboard is pretty accurate. These paintings or these posters, I wish they were a little bit bigger. I like the blue ones right here. The shelf behind me, I might position it a bit higher. Then the play button, it's framed, a bit strange, but it works. And then the gray locker with the donut lamp, it just looked pretty cool. Would you guys say I should make my studio look like this? Or what would you think? I've also done the same thing with Nano Banana 1. So there we have it for Nano Banana 1. I mean, it did get a few things right, like the donut lamp, the locker, me sitting behind there, although it doesn't look like me at all. And then the rest of it is all placed on the left side. And even in this image, it didn't do quite a good job at making this. And we got this image in there twice. So yeah, that's a complete failure. Then for Seedream, we have this. I'm not sure what happened with my face there, but it's just not quite good. We have the desk like angled, posters completely different, shelves completely different to my input. The donut lamp, I mean it is a donut lamp, but it looks nothing like the input image. Same goes for the lockers. Yeah, Seedream here was a complete failure. So overall, this winner goes to Nano Banana Pro. The adherence to what I did, like even with the drawings that I put in, insanely good. Like this is how you can decorate your home, and this is how I'm gonna do this studio. I'm gonna make images of everything, put it in Nano Banana Pro, add in all the little posters, details, all the things that I wanna have in there, and then see if it looks good. Another thing I noticed with Nano Banana is prompt adherence. So for the next segment, we're gonna test out prompt adherence. With prompt adherence, the thing that I'm referring to is, can we put in super difficult prompts and let's see if it can still follow them. This is a test where we can see if we can break the AI or if it can actually do it. So for this next scene, I have this image right here, which is an image of a billboard. And then for the other image, I have my profile picture. So for the prompt, we're going with a difficult prompt. We're asking, rotate the camera angle 45 degrees to the right so the viewer can see another advert on the same cube. The other advert is featuring the YouTuber in a black t-shirt and a yellow background with his hands behind his back with the text subscribe to Dan Kieft on YouTube with a YouTube icon beside it. Quite a lot of things going on. We want to rotate the angle, we want to have me on there, we want to have some text on there. Let's see what it can do. And by the way, if you want to have access to all the prompts that I'm using in my videos, then join my free school community. This is the place where we can hang out, chat about all things AI, we can showcase each other's work, give feedback and learn from each other. It's currently free and I'm not sure if it will stay free, but make sure you join so we can hang out there. So if you take a look at this image, on first glance it might look good as if we have rotated 45 degrees. But the only thing that has rotated is the billboard. The background hasn't rotated, but on the other hand, like the image of me is accurate, the subscribe to Dan Kieft on YouTube with the play button is accurate, and the previous like billboard is also exactly the same. So all in all, it's not bad, it's just like we haven't actually like rotated the camera like 45 degrees to a side. Now, that is a point where this might be too difficult of a prompt, so this might be a limitation. Let's see if we have a different result with Nano Banana 1. So this, I would say, is a complete flop. All of a sudden we have two poles and two different billboards. It's not really rotated. We do have the arms behind the back and the text is accurate, but overall this is a bit of a failure. With Seedream on the other hand, I don't know what happened here, but text is accurate, but the other billboard is completely like demolished. I'm not sure what's going on here. So this test might be a bit of a limitation to Nano Banana where you want to change the camera angle because it cannot imagine that yet. Although I do think with different prompts this can surely work. So make sure to test it out, change your prompts, tweak it a little bit and see if that gives you a better result. For the next segment, we're going to take a look at close-ups and details. In particular, I want to see if we can get a extreme close-up where we can see the skin texture really well. So what I have here is an extreme close-up of a model and she has a snake around her neck. So if we take a look at the image that Nano Banana Pro has created, then we can see the extreme textures of this person. Like we can even see the little hairs on her cheeks and even like the snake. The blue detail and the vibrant in there. It's super good. Like even their lips, the little hairs underneath there if we zoom in. And keep in mind, this is not upscaled. This is just using the normal resolution. There's no upscaling or anything. Imagine if you upscale this, you might even have more details. If we compare that to Nano Banana 1, then it looks all like blown out. It's not that sharp. Like we can see a bit of skin texture, but it's too blurry on the sides of her. Even the snake here, it's not that good. It's just not great. Like I that's one thing, that the face feels too smooth in a sense. Now for Seedream, it is a lot sharper. That's because Seedream has that 4K quality. I love the serpent or the snake. It does look a bit fake though. And it's too much plastic. It's not as realistic as the other one because we don't see any like little hairs on her face, or we do see a bit of the pores. But yeah, again, in my opinion, this one goes to Nano Banana Pro. Next up, we have image editing. And with image editing, you can actually edit up to like 14 different references, I believe. So what I've done here is I've edited in like 4 different references, with one image having a lot of different details in terms of like my outfit. So I have like this shirt that I want to wear, this hat, these sunglasses, this watch, and then I also have like a wallet and perfume, but that's going to be a bit tough to generate. So let's see what it makes of it. So Nano Banana Pro, we have this image right here. And this, I mean, it could look like me. I don't have a Porsche. I haven't been in this side of Italy. I wish this could have been me, but honestly, it looks quite good. I like the watch on the wrist, the glasses. I just don't think the hat in general, like that's the thing, an issue that I have been having, like hats don't fit my head. I don't know why. The text on the hat is accurate as well. Yeah, overall this is pretty good. I think the color of the car is a bit too vibrant, and we are missing a bit of the shadows, if you get what I mean. But if we compare it to Nano Banana 1, then this one is also pretty good, but it just doesn't look like me. And yeah, I don't know what it is with the color. It seems a bit off. Now, if we go over to Seedream, look at my boy flexing over there. Look at the wallet in my hand, like, yo, that's me. I mean, we do have all the details there. Like, we do have the wallet, we do have the watch. The shoes are from the wrong brand, but it did a decent job. My face looks decent. I would say it looks like me. The hat just doesn't fit at all. Sunglasses are totally different than the ones in the input image. And the car looks quite good. Overall, this is not bad. But yeah, I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which one you like the most? I think Nano Banana Pro is winning in this one. Okay, so for number 5, we have product shots. This is a use case that a lot of brands are using for their images. And Nano Banana Pro might actually be best at this. So what I have right here is an image of me, an image of a product, this Prime bottle. I'm not sure why I'm promoting it. I don't really like it. But we're saying, have this man holding a Prime bottle in the middle of Logan Paul and KSI. So I haven't even added in an image of Logan Paul and KSI. We're just gonna see what it comes up with. Then all of them are wearing cool purple gray jackets and grape sunglasses, each different in their own crazy style in a professional shooting set. Visibly behind them is a deep royal purple backdrop covered with an enormous grape illustration. Now, if we hit generate, then this is the image that Nano Banana Pro gives us. I mean, this looks really cool. Like KSI and Logan Paul are actually accurate. I am also pretty accurate. And then we have the Prime bottle that I'm holding. We have the grapes in the background. It looks pretty cool. I love the detail with the sunglasses that it has added. Now, if we compare that to Nano Banana 1, then we can see that because I didn't add in a reference image of Logan Paul and KSI, that it doesn't know what it actually needs to generate. So it did generate a white guy and a black guy, but it doesn't know what it looked like. Lastly, I did the same thing in Seedream 4. I like the grapes, but again, everything else is completely screwed. There's no accurate image of me in there. We're not even holding a Prime bottle. It's just 3 dudes with a bunch of grapes. I don't know what this is, but yeah, it's not usable. So Nano Banana Pro is a lot better at actually generating an image just based on your prompt. I tried the same thing here with a Red Bull campaign. This time I'm holding a Red Bull product and I want to put myself in a cannon, shooting it off a skyscraper. So yeah, this is what Nano Banana Pro made. Then we have Nano Banana 1. Here we have Seedream 4. All in all, nothing beats Nano Banana with product shots. So if you're generating product shots, you want to use Nano Banana Pro. On number 6, we have comics. And this one I'm super excited about because now you can make your own comics. Like I did this prompt for Garfield. So I have create a funny and faithful Garfield 1-page comic with John. I didn't give any sort of like reference. I didn't give any image. It's just a text to image generation. Now with Nano Banana Pro, we got this generation right here. Just take a look at this Nano Banana Pro comic. We have John and Garfield in each scene and it is actually like consistent. Now even the comedian side of this comic, it captures it perfectly. So we have the Garfield characteristics and he's like not happy that it has spinach in it. So yeah, he's gonna go back to sleep and wake me up when there's real food there. Nano Banana 1 just didn't get this at all. Like it does make somewhat of a funny comic, but this doesn't look like John. Overall, it's not bad though. I don't know where that bird is appearing though. Then for Seedream 4, it does capture Garfield perfectly, but for John, here we have him without glasses, then with glasses, then without glasses, and then with glasses again. That's a bit strange. All in all, this one goes to Nano Banana Pro. Now lastly, from what I've seen is that Nano Banana Pro is great with drawings. So in this last test, we're comparing it based on a drawing that I made with this image where I'm sitting on a couch and I want to have a giraffe next to me and I want to have a pirate hat, a blue eye patch and a cactus. So all of these details I edited into my image prompt, then I gave it the prompt, create the real things that replaces the yellow drawings, and then with Nano Banana Pro it made me this image. So we have the blue eye patch, which is a detail that is pretty good that it has captured that. Then we have the giraffe, it looked like a fake giraffe, we have the cactus and we have the pirate hat. Overall, it's exactly what I wanted to have done. So that looks good. Then with Nano Banana 1, we almost have the exact same image, but it didn't do the blue eye patch. Then for Seedream, it did do all of it. It just looks less good as Nano Banana Pro. Like, it changed me a lot in the frame. In this last test, Seedream came close, but I think all in all, you want to use Nano Banana Pro for most of your image generations. If you want to try out Nano Banana Pro yourself, then you can do so on Artlist. And if you want to get access to all the prompts that I use, then make sure to join my free community. Lastly, if you want to learn how you can use Nano Banana together with VO 3.1, then click the video that's on the screen right now and I will explain to you how you can make the best videos from your images.